Bro, I've been watching your videos. I used to be 230 pounds and you gave me so much motivation and so much inspiration and so much information. And now, thanks to you, Saeed, I'm 180 pounds, I'm shredded. I have a girlfriend. I've been watching your philosophy videos and you've been changing my whole outlook on life. I've been feeling better about myself. I've been feeling more confident. Life is great, and all thanks to your videos. I can't thank you enough for your videos. So, I get a lot of messages like this, and first of all, just to put it out there, the disclaimer, I really appreciate you guys, you know, the ones that reach out to me and show gratitude and, you know, show your enthusiasm for the work that I do, the videos that I provide. And I'm really happy to hear that your life is changing for the better. I really am. So my appreciation from one heart to another heart. But I'm here to tell you that I didn't change your life. I did not change your life. And frankly, nobody who you think changed your life changed your life. Okay, I'm not pulling a fake modesty bullshit on you guys here. I'm just looking at this very objectively as if I was an alien. Let's take a look at this and analyze it. How the hell did you find my videos? You either searched, put in the search in the YouTube search engine, how to lose weight, how to get abs, how to be more successful, how to be more confident, how to be more happy, how to be more positive. You might have seen it in the suggested videos of other videos that talk about similar things. Somebody might have sent you the video, whatever it is, even if that somebody sent you the video on Facebook or something. Clearly, the desire to change is already within you. It already is within you. You want to change for the better. Otherwise, you would not have put these words in the YouTube search engine, right? You would not have seen it in the suggested videos of other personal development, philosophy, weight loss, fitness videos. So you want to change. And here you are, giving away the credit, giving away the power to someone else, saying, hey, you, human being just like you and I, just like me, made of flesh, made of blood, made of the same material, has basically the same way of working, your body and your mind. You know, it works in a similar way, similar mechanisms. Here you are, a human being. I am giving you the credit for changing my life. No. Let's go a little bit deeper into it, right? If you were to look at this from an alien's point of view, if you were to look at this video game that we're in from a bigger picture, you will see that we are all guided, divinely guided, especially when the desire within you to wake up, the desire within you to change is so strong. Whenever that is the case, the universe will come and help you in so many ways. So in a way, you know, you were guided into watching my videos because whoever guided you into it knew it was going to help you. It was going to play a part in your life that's going to help that already changing desire, the process of changing that has already occurred. The minute you make the choice to change is the minute you already changed, and now it's just a process. So you were guided in a way. Now let's take a look at me, for example. Me providing these videos, coming off as some kind of an authority. You know, basically whenever you put yourself out into YouTube, you are consciously or unconsciously claiming yourself to be an authority in the field that you're talking about. And I don't care what anybody tells you. Every time you bring yourself into the camera, if it's fitness, if it's psychedelics, if it's whatever it is, right? You can claim that you're not an authority all you want. And you can call yourself all kinds of names and tell yourself you're an idiot and tell people, hey, I don't know shit, this is my experience. Nevertheless, the very act of you putting out yourself out into YouTube, you are claiming to be some kind of an authority in that field. Just by virtue of, hey guys, I'm showing you how to do this. Even though it's only my experience, still. Let's take a look at me here, for example, right? I have my own people that have influenced me, that still do influence me. All the time. No man is an island, right? But even when I look at the way I changed my life, the way I'm still changing my life, I see that I'm just guided. It's just, I'm divinely guided. Okay, here you are. Now you stumble upon this mentor. Okay, watch his videos for a year. All right. You feel like you don't need to watch his videos anymore? Good. Here's another mentor. Watch his videos for another year. Okay, here's another mentor. Watch him for a couple of months. You know, here's this, here's that. And I find that I am divinely guided into whatever the next stream of information, the next stream of knowledge, the next stream of experiences I need to experience in life. I feel like I'm divinely guided. And me putting out these videos and speaking in the pretty confident manner and assertive and bold manner that I speak in front of this camera and on these videos, I don't even want to take credit for that, because it's pretty absurd to take credit for that. First of all, I live a privileged life. I am in Canada, which is one of the safest countries in the world and one of the most, what's the word I'm looking for here? One of the best environments for free speech, right? I talk about psychedelics. Psychedelics here, by the way, guys, in Canada are Schedule 3 drug. It's not a serious offense to possess or be under the influence of psychedelics. When you sell, it's a different story. But I'm just showing you that I live in a part of the world where free speech is one of the highest in the world. Security is one of the highest in the world. I'm already privileged. I'm already privileged from, you know, so many people, 7 billion people on the planet. Am I taking credit for that? Did I make the choice to come into Canada? Did I say, no, I just came with my family? And even if I did, I would still call it divine guidance. I would still say my parents were divinely guided to come to Canada. Even though they might have something else to say, maybe you want to take credit, take blame, right? Whatever the case may be, I would still say it's all, you're guided. You're an instrument in this game. You're a small player that can have a small influence, no matter how big the influence you think is, in a much, much bigger, greater game, greater picture. So how would I even take credit for speaking to this video when, you know, honestly, like, first of all, I didn't choose to come to Canada, period. I just happened to find myself here. Okay. Well, okay, Saeed, maybe you can take credit for some other things, you know, like you've worked on yourself, you've developed confidence, you've dealt with your insecurities and blah, blah, blah. You've been doing all these things and, you know, it clearly shows in your work and in your words and in your manners and the way you carry yourself and the knowledge that you speak, the wisdom that you speak. You know, maybe you gotta take credit for that. Well, okay. First of all, 99% of what goes on in my body and my mind, I'm not even aware of consciously. Okay, it's just all running subconsciously. Like, I'm not aware of it. I am not aware of it. You can say, oh, Saeed, look, you build nice body. At least you can take credit for that, right? Like you've been putting in work and you build a nice body and you can do cool moves, handstands, blah, blah, blah. Well, am I the one that's building the muscle? You know, when I go to bed, am I, after the workout, like sitting there and really going into my body and rebuilding the muscle and making everything work? Am I the one that eats the food and then, am I the one that's controlling and dictating how the protein is synthesized into my muscles to grow bigger? No, 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 I'm not. And the very fact that I'm healthy, you know, that I'm standing in the gym, working out, training my biceps, training my whatever, you know, doing my handstands, and I'm healthy, I'm perfectly healthy to do that. Well, let's take a look at all the things that could have happened to make me not healthy. And if I'm not healthy, then I can't work out, then I won't have this body, I won't have these muscles, right? I won't even be able to talk. Let's say, you know, I walk to this area, and when I'm walking, you know, there's cars passing me, like right beside me. What if one of these cars just from behind me, boom, fucking kills me, cripples me, you know, let's say cripples me. But so far, as far as I'm concerned, now me speaking to the camera, that didn't happen. That didn't happen because the divine hasn't decreed that it's my time yet, or let's say the divine protects me from this very possible incident of a car just swerving a little bit to the left. Somebody had a, you know, was sleep deprived last night, or had something to drink this morning. You know, it's Sunday, the time I'm making this video. Very easy, somebody could have had a little bit to drink, and maybe the car swerves, and boom, next thing you know, I'm in the hospital, I'm crippled. Well, no, you gotta give credit to the divine. You know, thank you for protecting me. But that's just one incident. You know how much being a human being is fucking dangerous. You know, it's a dangerous world, okay? But the fact that you're still standing here healthy and vibrant and able to train your body and able to work out, I mean, really, like, where is that credit? Why are you taking so much credit? I'm talking to myself here, right? Like, that's how I look at it anyway. It's like, what are you exactly taking credit for? Like, here you are, healthy, protected. You've been protected by the divine, you know. You've been given these good looks, you know. Let's face it, I have good looks. You've been given, oh shit. You've been given, man, some motherfucking thing really bit me hard right now. Holy shit. So yeah. Let's face it, like, I have good looks. Like, did I just popped out of my mom's womb into the world, right? And I grew up, and it turns out I have good looks, and, you know, nice hair, blah blah blah. I didn't do any of it. I did not do any of it. None of it, right? None of it. I have you know, a captivating voice, way of speaking, charismatic. Still, I didn't do any of it. It's there. It is what it is. So what am I taking credit for? What am I taking credit for here, right? So, for me to take credit of changing your life, first of all, I'm not taking credit for everything good that has been happening into my life up to this point. I'm trying to give it mostly to the divine, all of it, if possible. If I can be humble enough to give it all to the divine, then that's great. That's powerful. That's a powerful position to be in. Is to just give all the credit away. Take none for yourself, give it all away to the divine. So, if I'm not taking credit for my existence, because you know, we all exist, and when you think about it, where is the credit to take in existence? You exist, you're here. It's the process of existence is happening through you. Then how am I going to take credit for changing your life? You know, that seems very absurd to me. And again, I'm trying to look at it objectively here. I'm trying to analyze it from an alien's point of view. It would be very absurd for me to say, yes, I changed your life. Hello. I just would find it very absurd. Okay, you know, it just doesn't make sense, even logically speaking. We just dissected why. First of all, my mere existence, I have no credit and no say in that. And everything that I do, from, you know, building my body to speaking in front of this camera, is literally given to me by the divine. My health could be gone in a second. A car hits me and boom, I'm crippled. Where's the credit now? What the fuck are you gonna do? You're crippled. You're gonna do handstands when you're sitting in a wheelchair? Yeah? Yeah? Who? I thought you were big shit, Saeed. I thought you were big shit, bro. You did all this yourself. Nah. When you look at it objectively, you see that You're divinely guided and divinely protected. And it's a paradox. The more you give away the credit and you just be grateful for this divine thing, and really being in a place like this, guys, this is where I think like that, right? When I'm in the city, and I'm too much in the city, honestly, I start to fucking get egotistical in my head, and I start to take credit for everything, and I say, Saeed is the fucking big boss, blah, 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 right? But man, in a place like this, it humbles the fuck out of you. Because you just look, nothing here, first of all, is taking credit or blame, you know, everything just is. And here you feel the love, you feel the divine. Here is the divine, man. You feel the divine in you. You feel the divine, you feel that you can speak to your spirit guides here if you sit down and meditate. You can really get in touch with higher entities, angels, and you will realize, like, no. You all this time, since you were born, since you made the choice to come here as a soul and experience this human thing, you've been divinely guided. All along, you've been divinely guided by your higher self, by your spirit guides, by your angels. And a place like this will reveal this to you. Spending enough time in a place like this, maybe a little bit of mushrooms or LSD, will reveal to you these things. And you will realize, yeah, like, you're not even being fakely modest or humble. You know, I don't like that. There's another thing with humbleness that I want to talk about, maybe in another video. Maybe I'll mention it a little bit here. I know I'm going off a lot of tangents here. So you realize, no, objectively speaking, where's the credit? Where, like, do you want to take credit for your mom and your dad having sex too? You want to take credit for that? Oh yeah, I made my mom and my dad have sex, and I made everything happen, and you know, I played around with the genetics, and that's why I happen to have good looks or nice curly hair or whatever. No. You realize, like, fuck, man, I'm just grateful to be here. You know what? I didn't do nothing. Like, practically everything is 99.99% of everything just is running. I have this conscious mind to make free choices, and you know, I'll make the right ones if I listen to the divine guidance. Because you can make the wrong choices in your life, right? That can hinder your soul's evolution, your soul's growth. To the humbleness thing, right? We talk about fake modesty. When somebody, for example, somebody looks at me, sees me training in the gym, doing this fucking human flag, you know, I train next level in the gym, right? And somebody comes up to me and says, hey, you're fucking good. Like, you're really good. You know, your movement's smooth. You're really good. You're fun to watch. I can look at them and be like, thanks, thank you, and I won't deny it. I'll be like, yeah, that it is what it is. Like, you know, it's like going up to Messi and be like, Messi, you know, you fucking dribble the ball nice, and Messi's like, no, I don't. That's fake modesty. You know, you gotta take compliments, and when you know that they're true, then you gotta be like, yeah, it is what it is. That's true. The fake modesty is you trying to deny that. But where the real modesty is, the humbleness is realizing, hey, what you just said is right. I am, you know, I'm the best dribbler in the world. Or, you know, I look really good. You know, I'm good looking, or whatever it is. You say, you agree with it. You don't fucking deny it, because that's fake modesty. But then you give that credit that your ego wants to take. You give it to the divine. You give it to the divine, because you realize when you look at everything you step away from everything and you look at it objectively, you realize, hey, like, what the fuck am I taking credit for here? What the fuck did I do? What am I so up in my head taking credit over for? No, it can all be taken away from you any second. All of it. Whether it's your riches or your looks or whatever it is. So, you know, now to go back to the original thing, the original topic of changing my life. Saeed, you changed my life, this and that. I appreciate your gratitude, and I appreciate your humbleness to actually reach out and say this. I really appreciate it, but just know you changed your own life. I didn't change your life. And everything is divinely guided. And I would say the same thing about my own mentors. I used to do the same thing, and I used to say, hey, you know, you changed my life. You know, it was because of you. You know, I used to say, like, it's because of this mentor or this this person in my life that I changed, that I flipped up my life. And then now I realize I'm not gonna give credit to anybody. I'm not gonna give credit to me. I'm not gonna give credit to my mentors. I'm not gonna give credit to anybody. I'm gonna give credit to the divine. I'm gonna give credit to love, to cosmic love. And that's the way it goes, okay? Because we're all, you know, all this game that we're playing, we're just trying to go back home. That's all it is. We got separated from God because this is a fun game to play, because, you know, we got too bored of infinite bliss, and here we are making our way back home. And we are all destined to wake up and go back home. And we're all, like Ram Dass says, again, Ram Dass is one of my mentors that I look up to, but I don't look at him and say, you changed my life. And he knows it too, because I was listening to one of his lectures, and he talked about the exact same thing I'm talking about here. About how people come up to him, say he changed his life, and he's like, I didn't fucking change your life. So, he has a saying, we're all just walking each other home. And that's exactly what it is. We're all just walking each other home, divinely guided, divinely watched, divinely protected. Okay? So, let's just walk each other back home, I guess, right? Thank you for watching my videos. I really appreciate your appreciation. And I love every single one of you guys. And I thank you all very much for your appreciation and your love. Please, you know, if you feel like you need to show the love, please reach out anytime. And that's it, guys. God bless you all. And don't forget to subscribe, okay? Or I'm going to take credit for this, because you're going to sleep with the fishes. I'm going to do the whole thing myself. So subscribe.